congratulations on being the 2019 American Family Insurance Championship winner. Can you put into words how this feels?
No, it really is truly awesome. I will thank all of you guys as well. Rob, Jake, Gary, everybody. I mean, you guys have been with me through thick and thin. So those GMO days, that first playoff was tough, and you know, never getting it done. So this was really big for me. But you guys know what it's about. It's about friends and family, and to be able to do it in front of everybody. Closest I ever came was Chicago, but this is pretty sweet.
How tough was today? The back nine, there was a lot of up and downs. You thought you won it, you thought you didn't win it, so on and so forth, and then you go to a playoff. Just how tough is it to deal with those different emotions?
I never thought I won it. I knew I was a couple holes ahead. So, you know, a one-shot lead, those guys, Goose and Strick, hit it so much farther than I do. They can eagle 17 very easily. And then they've got short irons into 18 where I've got 215 in. So, you know, it was a tough second shot on 18. It was blowing pretty good at that time. I had what, 209. I had hit my 215 club hard, and I hit it hard and low with a draw, and it still barely got to the green. And then I was just up against the first cut and didn't hit the putt. When you're picking it up a little bit because of that, it just, you don't give it as much energy, so I left it short. And then I hit a great second putt. And it's one of those things, if I wouldn't have hit that putt the way I did, I probably wouldn't have made the putt that I made in the playoffs. So, you know, I'm thankful I got that second chance. When you're the one who kind of fails to let guys into it. I know they missed putts on the last hole too, but that would have been tied. It would have been a little different scenario. Then you feel like you got that second life. I didn't feel like I needed to go to the range because I felt like I was still pretty jacked up from watching everything that was going on. So yeah, it was kind of surreal. It was fun.
All right, I'll open it up. Start with Rob.
What was your thought process on the third playoff hole when you saw Goosen, apparently that ball hit the green, rolled off into the collection area, and then you had, what, maybe 25, 30 yards into the hole?
Yeah, I had 45, and I knew he was in a tough spot. I really thought he was going to fly it on the green, and I mean, Woody Austin knocked it past the pin on the green, and Goosen's probably the longest out here, so. Yeah, you know, he had a great shot up there. It rolled back into an unfortunate spot. Probably couldn't chip it because of that hay right behind it. I knew that was a tough up and down from where he was. So I knew if I could just get myself within 10 feet and make a putt, that might be it right there. And it turned out to be.
And can you describe how close you were to leaving this place when you had missed that putt? It seemed like you were ready to get the heck out of town.
Well, I knew I was coming here to talk to you guys. I wasn't going to leave. But I came here and I sat down, and I was sitting right here when Goosen missed, so I figured I better come back and sit down right here when Strick was putting, just in case I had to talk with you guys again. Even though you guys were all out there watching, I was sitting right here waiting for you, like a good child would. So I was here for you. I wasn't going to walk out, but it was going to be probably pretty short, I'm guessing.
Jerry, on the winning putt, the last couple of rolls, what's going through your mind?
And, you know, I kind of had to ask Gary. I didn't see it go in. I knew it looked like it was going well inside the edge and going in, and I turned and yelled. And then he hugged me really hard, so I figured it must have gone in, but I mean, I guarantee you I'm going to have dreams that didn't go in, and I went and celebrated, and they're like, you're going to have to come back and make this next one. But yeah, it was one of the best putts I've ever hit. I really enjoy it. I mean, that was almost a cup out, you know, and it was downhill at the end. So it had to be great speed and great line. So I was happy with it.
Chaka.
Sure, you promised you were going to cry when you won, but you did get a little bit emotional when you talked to Jack out on the AT&T, and your wife was here this time, and you got to talk a little bit to your mom and talk about your dad up and having watching over you.
Yeah.
Was it as emotional as you might thought it would be?
Yeah, I mean, the chills were were flying up and down. It was pretty amazing. And, you know, my mom was saying, you know, the sun came out, my dad was there. And, you know, I haven't won since my dad passed. So this was the first one, and I was talking to him all the time. There were a lot of birds coming up and chirping right next to me. And I was like, hey, Dad, over here. Yeah, you know, I mean, it was kind of surreal. But really, yeah, when I was talking about my son and giving the props to my wife, like I need to, those are the two times that I really started getting a little choked up. But I'm just excited.
Jerry, you've seen Steve make a million touchdowns. How surprised were you that he missed both those, but especially your second one in the playoffs?
I mean, he was on the other side of the hole and missed it to one side, and then he was on this side of the hole and missed it. So you can see how each one of them got in his head a little bit that way. There's nothing easy on that pin placement right there. It's very deceiving. And I know how slow his first putt was in the playoff, because I left it even shorter. He was the best putter I've ever known, best putter I've ever seen. He was just being really nice to me. It's a good roast. I can't say enough for him bringing this tournament here. You know, we tried so hard to bring the GMO back and to find something for Madison. But it was a great partnership for Jack and Steve. The American family's done so much for Madison. It's just incredible. So I'm just happy to get it done with them.
When did you have any time at all after Steve missed in the playoff to say anything other than sorry or anything like that? And was there a certain determination to win this? Because I think if two Madison guys had fallen today, it would have been a pretty dark day for this tournament.
You know, I read that article in the State Journal. It's like, you know, boy, we just can't get it done in Wisconsin. I mean, this is such an individual sport. And the timing has just got to be incredible for a Wisconsin guy to actually win a Wisconsin event. I mean, the odds are so stacked against you every single week, much less when you're playing in your hometown. I think we have done a fantastic job of representing Wisconsin. We've been close in the GMO. We've both won the Western. We've been close here. I took it like, hey, I'm proud of my Wisconsin record and my Midwest record. I mean, look at him in the John Deere as well. It's just not that easy. You can't just press a button and say, okay, we're in Wisconsin, it must be the Wisconsin guys. I mean, it's actually harder than it is easier. So I think we've had a great record. And again, to have two of us in the playoff, I think it's impressive. It's just not that easy.